News and Views, conservative news and views. Now, y'all know if it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Trying to give y'all some good content. I'm off today. Uh, I know I'm gonna be busy this weekend. Like I told y'all, it is the wife's birthday. Okay, so please, 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 if you see the post of my wife, please give her a shout out for her birthday. It is Sunday. All right, like I said, she's turning 24 again. So,
Hey, Cole.
what's up?
How are you?
Doing all right, sweetie.
You look good.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So, do me a favor and do that. So, anyway, while I'm up here doing my daily chores and dishes and stuff, we're gonna talk about this case because I told y'all I keep y'all in the loop of what's going on with the Ethan Crumbly case, which is a very sad situation. My condolences goes out to the family that children lost their lives. I mean, nothing is more heart-wrenching than to get a call or someone to tell you that your child is no longer in this world because of negligence by the decision made by a young man who took it upon himself to solve his problem with violence instead of talking it out. But there's a lot to unpack in this story because we're not only going to talk about him, we're going to talk about his family, his parents. Now, they got charged today by the district attorney for involuntary manslaughter, okay? Now, there was some evidence that they're using to hold the parents accountable. First thing they're going after the parents is because of the fact that the parents came to the school because the incident that they were coming to school for was the first red flag was the young man was searching ammo while during school hours in the middle of the classroom. And the teacher, like any teacher is trained, they're supposed to alert the administrator when a student is looking up guns or looking up any kind of ammunition or anything like that, which to me is pretty strange because usually, you know, my kids in their school, they can't even have the cell phones out during class. They can only have their cell phones out after they have done work or the teacher said they're actually waiting on, you know, something else to go on. And in some cases, I think they can't even have it out then. They can only have it out during lunch and study hall. So to me, that right there tells me that the school need to implement a lot more stricter rules when it comes to the cell phone use. But I'm not here to say either here or there. Now, they said the administration at the school told it has been a minute, told the kids to, told the parents to take their son to get evaluated. That he also had drawings of shooting and harming people. Now, I know a lot of people say, I was a kid, I drew violent stuff all the time. Well, here's the thing, though. It has always been a red flag when children always drawing violent stuff. Like if you're a kid and every drawing you got is murder, 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 mayhem, stuff like that, that's a red flag. Like you can't get away from that. That is a huge red flag. You definitely got some issues going on. So that's the notorious thing. But see, the thing that made these parents guilty for what it's worth is the remarks by what this boy's mother said. This boy's mother said that he needs to be a little bit more cautious. Need to know how she said it she laughed. She laughed in the text message about him getting caught looking for ammunition. And she said that he needs to learn how to look up that stuff in school without getting caught. Right there, that's the wrong answer. You never tell your child that. Listen, me and my boys, we go to the gun range out in my yard. We shoot all the time, very often. And I talk to my children, and I extol in them about gun safety. I tell them, looking up ammunition, stuff like that, don't do that at school. That's red flag warning. That is stuff that can get you in serious trouble and make things more than what it is. I've seen the kids that do that when I was going to school. Because I'm part of that generation when it first started. That talked about stuff, that even talked about anything about gun, ammunitions or guns. Or shooting something after school or anything like that. Would get called to the office and get grilled. So imagine how it is now. I'm like, don't do that. You do that in the privacy of your home with your parent. Y'all going over looking at it together. Your parent is telling you or teaching you what the type of weapon, what type of ammunition you can use for hunting. If you like, my kids, they like to shoot for sport, for target practice, stuff like that. But to do it at a school, yeah, that is very bad. Can't do that. Next thing they got him on is that when they had the meeting, the administration at the school suggested that they go and take their son to get professional help, because they felt like that the drawings he was doing, the behavior that he was exhibiting was disturbing and scary. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. Well, they decided not to do that. They felt like their son didn't need any kind of help, and they left without him. But as soon as they got home, I don't know what happened. Maybe the father did. And then the father got home. He heard reports of a shooting. That's when he checked to see if his gun was missing. And he saw the gun was missing. And he went and called the authorities to say, hey, I think my son may be the shooter because our gun is missing. But all of that is damage. Yes, true. I'm not saying that no parent should be held accountable for when something like this goes down with their children. But it's, to me, mighty hilarious, mighty fishy that they're going so hard at these parents because they found out that these parents was avid supporters of the Second Amendment and they're Trump supporters. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Because, see, if we're going to start doing this type of behavior for parents to be held accountable, then why are we not doing it when Simpkins' parent, lied about he was a bully, being charged for second-degree manslaughter because they say they contribute to the problem. They had the gun. They had a school meeting. They had warned them about this boy behavior, and they didn't do anything to take the boy with them or put him in treatment. So they're saying that they're going to charge him with they have charged him with second-degree manslaughter. I told you why they're going after the parents. It's more to it than just that. It's because, like I said, they're avid Trump supporters. Now, I'm probably going to do this on my Patreon because what I'm going to say is going to piss a lot of people off and probably make it members only. You know what I'm saying? But we all know why. We all know why they out here trying to do this to these young folks, to these people, because they avid Trump supporters. Because she wrote a letter to Trump talking about she did not like the fact that illegal children will come into the school and get preferential treatment with taxpayer dollars, and yet still American kids get pushed to the side like Swiss cheese. And a lot of people got their feelings about that because they said that was racist. It's not racist, that's fact. I mean, we see it all the time. We're seeing it right now, open borders. She ain't lied about anything, what she wrote in the little, with her letter to Trump. Problem is if you're a conservative and they see that we do anything wrong or anything happens wrong with us in our lives or our family or our children makes a mistake, it's open season for the conservative. But like I said, if the tables were turned and this kid was not white, if this kid was a black kid, came from poverty, okay, from the PJs, like Timothy Simpkins, and would have went and shot everybody up like he did, how you know how the media would address this? There would have been no reports on it. He would have got released on his own recognizance. No parent would have been charged. They would have tried to paint it as he was the victim and was oppressed. You know I ain't lying. So to me, if we're going to do this to them, we should do this for all parents of all races, of all colors that's lying out here contributing to a lot of this shit that's going on in these schools. Because I know Timothy Simpkins' mother lied her ass off. Talking about this boy was picked on. And he the biggest drug dealer in the schoolyard. Kid said it. He a dope boy. But nobody talks about that. And then they even had a conference with the parents at the school board about this kid. Now I guarantee you he's still going to that school and he's still raising hell. You know I ain't lying. So this is the new move. This is what it's about. That's why it makes me so mad when I see these people tell me every day that racism don't exist, especially when it comes to black folks. That's bullshit. Yes, it does. Because we see it right now. Look at on Twitter. There are all kind of remarks making about this kid right now that shot up the school. Oh, he was dangerous. They had Timothy Simpkins all over the place. I don't hear nothing about him. Yeah, you hear everything about him. They're going to release his face. You're going to get everything y'all want.
Hey, Dad.
It's sad but true. What's up?
Where's the non-poster called?
Yeah, your mama got it. It's in the room. I had to bring it to her. My bad. I mean, this is what it is. So, to me, what do I think of all this? He may be, I don't know, bro. But here's the thing. And here's what I want to say about that situation with this young man. This young man had problems whether they would have took him out of school or not. Or 48 hours of counseling. Okay, you would have took him in 48 hours of counseling. And let's say, for instance, he would have went and took the counseling and did all that. And let's just say that those same children that was picking on him picked on him again after he did the counseling. Guess what would have happened? He still would have acted with this type of tragedy. See, the issue is, it's not the parents. It's not just those parents. It's all parents lately in these schools. A lot of parents also teach their children to be better than the other. I mean, I'm just being real. And y'all see it all the time. We've seen it when we were growing up. A lot of these parents teach these children to be better than the other, or if somebody, or if they child tease or bully somebody, they play it off as, oh, he just teasing. He just teasing. Well, now you see what just teasing does. Now just teasing causes mayhem. So to me, I think the parents should be held accountable but not to the point of this magnitude. Exactly, psychological evaluation. They could have done that. Instead of telling him to get 40 hours of counseling, they could have went and told him to take it to the Get Baker Act. I think that there's more to the story than this. I really do. I think this was a case where this young man had been up, had a pinned up situation of mental health for a long period of time, and he hid it well. Because a lot of times, a lot of kids can do that. They will hide to keep from anybody knowing that they got problems going on. And I think that the parents, in this case, sometimes as a parent, your child can have some things going on psychologically, and you can see the signs but be in denial. And I think this is what this case was. They were in denial because they felt like their son was normal. So they try to do the normal thing, take your children out shooting, spend time with them, laugh with them. But unfortunately, in today's age, in America today, they act like taking your kid out shooting is a sin, when in reality, you got kids already 7 to 8 years old with guns in the hood shooting. See, that what makes me laugh at these liberal-minded people. They'll swear out guns are bad, guns are horrible and violence and this, that, the third, but yet still, you're so comfortable being around little Ray Ray, who's fucking 7 years old and got a little 22 in his pocket. A little Quan, who's 10, got a 9mm tucked in his damn waistband. See, that's the stuff that I can't get. That's the stuff that blows my mind. So why are we two-faced like that? I've always wondered that. How is that? Y'all see the stories I report? The crime. I mean, you got victims getting younger, and you got the perpetrators getting younger. It ain't like it used to be. Used to be a time. Yeah, we're a gun society. That'll never change. So I don't know why they're trying to change it now. And even if we wasn't a gun society, we'll be a knife society. We'll be a machete society. A society. America loves to have the right to defend arms. We've been like that ever since the beginning of America. So I don't know why everybody trying to change it up now. The problem is that this was a mental health issue that a lot of people failed this kid along the way because how could I put this? Nobody didn't recognize the signs. He slipped through the cracks. But to go out here and say that the parents need to be charged with manslaughter is a far-fetched situation. I'm just saying. Because if we're doing that, we need to start charging these other Wokian kids that go out here that we don't hardly hear about. What about the kid that took the knife and stabbed the girl in school last year? The Spanish girl. Why her mama didn't get charged for manslaughter? She brought the knife from the house. Why didn't she get charged with manslaughter? What about the time where I think one of those kids out there in Indiana brought a gun to school, black kid, and shot the other kid right there in front of the schoolyard? He got the gun from a family member. He didn't get charged with manslaughter. So why these people get charged with manslaughter? That's what I'm trying to figure out. All over a text message, and they were told to take their son to a counseling in 48 hours. I'm telling you what it is right now. Ever since they found out the people were Trump supporters, they went in. I guarantee you, them people was liberals and was a part of the woke culture. They have been, man, let me stop. I tell y'all, man, it's getting more and more two-faced every day. I told y'all, it's going to be a health hazard to be a conservative. It really is. Because if you're a conservative and you believe in this movement of do for self, and people catch you or somebody in your family do something bad, they are going to take you to. They're going to take you to the. They're going to bring you to the state. There ain't going to be no love for you. And we already see that right now. That's all they've been talking about all day about these people being Trump supporters. They ain't said nothing about, what their lifestyle was, their family unit, any way they've been ever arrested or they ever been charged with DSS, what they call that stuff, social services, anything. They ain't said Department of Social Services, none of that. They just talking about they Trump supporters and they love to shoot guns. It's sad, man. Man, ain't nobody worried about Juicy. Everybody know Juicy lied, man. Juicy got the video and all. Juicy did a dry run. It's over. Juicy know he cooked. Juicy about to do a little time. And they let Juicy off on this. They find this fool not guilty. I'm laughing my ass off for real. I know there's no hope for today's society. That man lied his ass off. Juicy know he lied. Try to play like he was in danger. Y'all don't want me to go in on Juicy. But yeah, man, that what is going on. I'm telling y'all, they are trying to make an example out of conservatives. They're trying to make it, especially in the state of Michigan, because you know who runs the governor of Michigan right now. The most twisted ass woman there is on the planet. Gretchen. Gretchen is trying to make sure that she gonna scare people from having their right for Second Amendment. That's why she's going after those parents. I know she pushing that shit. Because I ain't never heard of nothing like that. The parents being charged for second-degree manslaughter. For something they kid did. Talking about where you had the gun unlocked and it doesn't matter. That boy know right from wrong. You charging him as an adult. If you charging him as an adult, that lets me know that you know he knew the difference between right and wrong. So why the fuck are you coming after the parents for manslaughter? I hope they get a good lawyer, for real. If I was a lawyer, I'd take that case. I'd take that case for them. I would. No shit. Pro bono. Because that's bullshit. They did not put a gun to that boy head and told him to go out here and do great things. When it comes to, not great things, do horrible things. Yeah, exactly. All these hunters in Michigan, there's a shitload of people that hunt in Michigan. So that's what I'm saying. This is a threat. They're trying to intimidate conservatives. I know what this is about, man. This is a political stunt. This ain't because they trying to hold these people accountable. It ain't nothing like that. This is a political stunt. What's up, brother Deshaun? It's a political stunt. I'm telling you, it's a political stunt. Because these people, I'm just trying to figure out how you can charge them with manslaughter when that child made that decision to get that gun.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Mom said you gotta go. Yeah,
I'm about to go now. Tell them I'm about to leave. Gotta go get my daughter. Yeah, man, I mean, I don't get that shit, bro. I don't. Y'all give me 1 second, chat. I'll be right there. Be right there for a minute. Give me 1 moment. I'll be right back. It's not all that. What? to turn this bitch on, everybody. All right, let me go. I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to take a commercial break. I mean, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I don't get it. I'm just trying to figure out how we gonna charge these people with something that they grown ass son made. I will say he about grown, made a decision to do. That's what I'm just trying to figure out. Because I know where I'm from. When you're 15 and 16 and you get charged as an adult, you are held accountable. Ain't no mommy and daddy involved. But anyway, man, I'm finna go get my daughter. Jump in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think about this and everything else. Please like, share, subscribe. Y'all know how we do. I love you guys.